There's a quiet miracle sitting in your kitchen right now, smooth, simple, ordinary, the egg. For years, it's been praised, blamed, debated, and misunderstood. But beneath that fragile shell lies one of nature's most perfect foods, compact, balanced, and biologically brilliant. Every culture, every generation has leaned on eggs for energy, for strength, for life itself. And yet most of us still don't realize how profoundly they shape our metabolism. If you're trying to lose weight, build energy, or simply eat better, how you cook and pair your eggs can mean the difference between a sluggish morning and a thriving day. Here's what science tells us. Eggs are more than protein. They're structure. Each one contains all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to repair cells, produce hormones, and sustain lean muscle. They're loaded with choline for brain function, lutein for your eyes, and vitamin D for your mood and metabolism. In fact, the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health found that people who eat eggs regularly, in moderation and balance, tend to have steadier energy, better appetite control, and improved nutrient intake compared to those who avoid them altogether. But here's the catch. Not all eggs and not all cooking methods are equal. Fry an egg in heavy butter at high heat and you destroy delicate nutrients while adding oxidized fats that slow fat loss. Boil it too long and you toughen the protein, reducing digestibility. Pair it with white toast and sugary ketchup and you've turned brilliance into burden. The secret is subtle, cooking gently, combining wisely, and eating intentionally. The healthiest way to eat eggs isn't about fancy diets or restriction. It's about respect for your body's chemistry and for nature's design. A soft-boiled or poached egg keeps nutrients intact, preserves healthy fats, and digests slowly, giving you sustained energy without crashes. Add a handful of greens, a sprinkle of seeds, or a slice of whole grain bread, and you transform a humble breakfast into a metabolic engine. Because when you balance protein with fiber and healthy fats, your body shifts from storing to burning. Eggs remind us that simplicity still works, that sometimes the smallest foods carry the greatest wisdom. Let's talk metabolism. That invisible orchestra inside you, playing every second of your life. Eggs conduct that music beautifully. They stabilize blood sugar, sustain lean muscle, and trigger a natural hormone response that curbs cravings for hours. According to research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, starting your day with high-protein foods like eggs can reduce calorie intake by up to 400 calories later in the day, not by willpower, but by chemistry. Here's why. When you eat eggs, the amino acid leucine signals your body to preserve muscle while tapping fat for fuel. That's critical for weight loss, because the more muscle you maintain, the more energy you burn even at rest. Think of eggs as metabolic messengers, telling your body, keep strength, burn fat. Pair that with a source of fiber like sautéed spinach or avocado, and you extend that signal for hours. The cooking method matters. Boiled or poached eggs are ideal. No added oils, no scorched fats, just clean protein. Scrambled eggs, when cooked slowly over low heat with olive oil or avocado oil, maintain their texture and nutrients. Fried eggs at high heat, especially in processed oils, create oxidation, free radicals that can slow recovery and energy. Nutritionists often recommend medium soft yolks, firm enough to digest easily, but still rich with intact choline and lutein. And don't fear the yolk. That golden center is where most nutrients live. It contains half the protein, nearly all the vitamins, and healthy fats that help you absorb them. Studies from the Journal of the American College of Nutrition show that moderate yolk consumption actually improves HDL, the good cholesterol, and supports brain health. The old myth that yolks cause heart disease, outdated. What harms your heart isn't the egg, it's the processed food you eat with it. When eaten right, eggs don't just give energy, they optimize it. They slow digestion just enough to keep glucose steady, preventing that mid-morning fog so many people mistake for fatigue. They're low in calories but high in satiety, giving you fullness without heaviness. That's why athletes, doctors, and centenarians alike rely on them. They're simple, portable, affordable, yet powerful enough to rewire your metabolism. Because the truth is, sustainable energy doesn't come from caffeine, it comes from nutrient harmony. A single egg can do wonders, but when you combine it wisely, it becomes transformative. Nutrition isn't just ingredients, it's interaction. What you eat with your eggs decides how effectively your body uses them. Experts call this food synergy, the science of how nutrients amplify one another. Take eggs with greens, spinach, kale, or arugula. The fat in the yolk helps your body absorb the fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K found in those greens. It's nature's teamwork. Add a drizzle of olive oil and you've created a heart-protective trio proven to lower inflammation. A study from the Journal of Nutrition showed that subjects who ate salads with whole eggs absorbed up to 9 times more carotenoids than those who ate the same salads without yolks. 9 times. That's not just food, that's biochemical cooperation. Then there's eggs with avocado and whole grain toast, a combination that balances macronutrients perfectly. The complex carbs from grains feed your brain, the healthy fats from avocado steady hormones, and the protein from eggs fuels muscle. The result? Sustained energy that feels effortless. No crash, no cravings, just quiet focus. For weight loss, timing matters too. Having eggs for breakfast jumpstarts your metabolism early, while keeping evening meals lighter allows better fat utilization overnight. Studies from obesity research and clinical practice show that protein-rich breakfasts improve fat oxidation by up to 20% across the day. That's the body's way of saying thank you for feeding it first. Another expert-approved combination, eggs with beans or lentils. The plant protein and fiber help control cholesterol and add satiety. In Mediterranean regions, a simple egg and chickpea stew is both comfort food and longevity ritual. There's wisdom in those traditions, meals built not from restriction but from rhythm. And don't overlook spices. Turmeric, black pepper, and cumin not only add flavor, but boost metabolism and digestion. Even a sprinkle of chili or paprika enhances circulation and energy output. When food tastes alive, you feel alive. Eating healthy isn't about cutting joy from food, it's about rediscovering it in smarter ways. Eggs prove that health and pleasure can live on the same plate. So here's the truth, the healthiest way to eat eggs isn't locked behind fads or secret recipes, it's in how you approach them with patience, purpose, and awareness. Boil them gently, pair them wisely, eat them slowly. Let each bite remind you that your health isn't built on deprivation, it's built on understanding. Nutritionists often talk about the egg effect, that quiet confidence that comes when you nourish instead of restrict. You start your morning with real food, and the rest of your day aligns with it. Because your first meal is a statement. I choose energy, not excuses. That's why the world's longest living populations, from Okinawa to Sardinia, treat eggs not as luxury, but as ritual. 2 or 3 per week, cooked simply, shared with greens, grains, or soup. A small tradition that carries centuries of vitality. Let's recap what truly matters. Choose eggs that come from healthy hens, pasture-raised if possible, richer in omega-3s and antioxidants. Cook them low and slow, boiling, poaching, or lightly scrambling. Pair them with fiber and healthy fat, greens, avocado, whole grains, or legumes. Avoid processed oils, refined breads, or sugary sauces that undo their magic. And above all, remember that consistency beats perfection. One mindful breakfast every morning outweighs a dozen guilt-driven diets. Science keeps confirming what intuition already knew. Small, balanced meals rich in real protein regulate appetite hormones like ghrelin and leptin, helping you eat naturally less without ever feeling deprived. Eggs are central to that process, a bridge between nourishment and balance. So tomorrow morning, before you rush out the door, pause. Boil an egg, slice an avocado, add a little lemon, salt, maybe a sprinkle of chili. Sit with it. Taste the warmth, the simplicity, the care. That's not just breakfast, that's self-respect in edible form. Because the healthiest version of you isn't built in gyms or labs, it's built in quiet kitchens, in everyday rituals, one gentle meal at a time. If you found value in this video, leave a like, subscribe, and let's grow together. Nutrition and Rise.